Long distance information, give me Memphis, Tennessee. Help me find the party, trying to get in touch with me. She could not leave her number, but I know who placed the call. 'Cause my uncle took the message and he wrote it on the wall. Help me information, get in touch with my Marie. She's the only one who'd phone me here from Memphis, Tennessee. Her home is on the south side, high up on a ridge, just a half a mile from the Mississippi Bridge.
All right, this is the Flat Earth Atheist back with another video. Up next, religions are simply hate groups. Right now, I am the Flat Earth Atheist, and if you're looking at this video and you're not an atheist, you're a little bit of a knucklehead. I'm sorry. So, anyway, if you're an atheist and you get pulled into the truth movement, you're going to get pulled by the Christians to come to their side. Okay? And I'm going to give you 10 reasons to think about that. Okay? All right. Number one, Christians have this all-seeing, all-knowing, all-powerful being that likes to push around little humans. You know, he's a big bully. I wonder how he would do against other guards. But with humans, you know, he can push them around. You know, he's a big bully, full of insults, and judgment, and self-righteousness. And so that trickles down to their flock. They're full of insults, they're very judgmental, and self-righteous. It's their way or the highway. There's no give or take. It's their way or the highway. If you don't like their story, 100% you are a loser. You have to buy all in 100%. It's very, very self-righteous. All the religions. Very, very self-righteous. They hate each other. When the Christians, the Jews, and the Muslims hate each other when they all have the base of Abraham. But they hate each other. And the hate just trickles down. Okay? It just trickles down. The hate that they have. Jesus told them, I give you one new commandment. Love thyself. Love thy enemy like they love thyself. Not them. You don't agree with them. They hate you. They hate you to the core. And it's okay if you start wars, too. We had a president recently. And he found God. But took us to 2 wars. And the Christians applaud that. So they don't care if you go to war in God's name. You know, so they, you know, it's just, there's something else. You know, I think what it is they probably, on the love thy enemy like they love thyself. Maybe they hate themselves. That's the reason why they spread so much hate and discontent. That's probably the real reason. They probably don't like themselves. Okay? You know, Jesus says, remove their speck from their eyes before they judge. No, not them. Even though most of them are about 30 pounds or 40 pounds overweight. But they right. Everything they do is 100% right. What you do is wrong. They are 100% right on anything that they do. Their house is dirty, but they tell you to clean your house. Their house is filthy, but they too busy worrying about you and what you doing instead of cleaning up their own house. They're very good at that. They're very good at it. The spouse probably cheating on them. Kids can't stand them. The dog hate them. But they telling you what you need to do. It's a typical religious person. Typical. Good example? Nope. They're not a good example. Hell, instead of comes to me and say, hey, it's okay that you're atheist. God still loves you despite what you say. Despite anything you say, any kind of God loves you. I don't care what you say. And I love you. I don't care what you're talking about. I love you to the core. Not them motherfuckers. They hate you. And they will tell you. I had one motherfucker tell, well, not one, but several people tell me to die. Tell me I'm going to hell. And they say this with an all-seeing, all-knowing God. They would tell somebody to die or go to hell, knowing that the all-seeing God hears it. They don't give a shit. The all-seeing God is a big bully too. So he doesn't give a shit that they fucking bullies. And the motherfuckers who want me to die, I will pay for you to meet me. Let's meet up. You want me to die? Let's meet up and see if you can do that. Let's do it. Little fucking punks. You want me to die? Let's meet up and see how good you at fucking seeing if I can die. Because I guarantee you, I won't be the one who dying. Guaranteed. Okay? Pray for you. No, they won't pray for you. If I got in a crash and fucking and killed myself or was amputated, they'll say, well, you should have been a fucking atheist then. That's what you get for being an atheist. That's what they would say. These supposed to be the loving people. But they would say that shit. This is how mean these motherfuckers are. Mean, self-righteous, hateful motherfuckers. They want everybody to fucking go to hell. All the religions. You don't do it their way, you going to hell. Even though in fucking Christian religions, Jesus says hell is not meant for humans. It's meant for the fallen, Satan and the fallen ones. And of course, if you choose, but no human goes to hell no human is assigned to go to hell. You can choose to go. But no human is assigned to go to hell. It's the second resurrection, you idiot. But no human goes to hell that doesn't want to. But they tell you. They preach it. Even though their Savior says hell is not meant for humans. But they'll tell you in a heartbeat, you're going to hell. Oh, you're going to hell. I mean, that's not even an order that you can even say. That's God's judgment. That's your God's judgment. You can't tell people they're going to hell. Only God decides that. I mean, they are just over the top with this hellness. Every fucking body's going to hell according to these damn religions. And according to the fucking Christian religion, humans don't go to hell. But they'll fucking preach it all day long. All fucking day long. No tolerance for others. They have zero tolerance for others. No patience for others. No, hey, that's okay. I love you still. It doesn't matter. No, they wish hate and damnation on everybody who's not one of them. They have no tolerance. These Christians. Zero tolerance. Their way or the fucking highway. Churches versus food. The churches get more and more money. Meanwhile, more and more people need food and housing. Church don't give a shit. They take in millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars and bank it. All the churches together will wipe out hunger. They don't give a fuck about no hunger. They care about their underlying pocketbook. Instead of going to church every Sunday, they should be feeding everybody who need to be fed. No. They go feed here and there. But it should be wiped out almost. Damn near. Only people who, unless you just refuse to live or eat, it should be covered. There's enough money. God, their God that they claim they love so much, one of his main goals was to make sure everybody got fed. They don't give a shit about feeding everybody. They take those millions and millions and millions of dollars and they fucking pocket it. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. And their real God is the pastor. They bow down to that motherfucker. They have pastor's day, pastor birthday, pastor anniversary, all in the church. They have it in the church. They celebrating a man at their God's church. That's how sick and twisted these people are. They're celebrating a man in their God church on Pastor's Day, Pastor's Reverend Day, Pastor's this day, Pastor's Day, and it's all to get more money into the pastor's pocketbook. That's all it's about. They say do what Jesus do. They don't. They do the opposite of what Jesus did. If they did what Jesus do, why we have so many wars and so many fights and so much discontent? That's because they do the opposite of what Jesus did. When I was a young man growing up, I used to think the KKK was the biggest hate group in the South. It's religion. They cause more hate and discontent and more killings than any hate KKK group or any other hate group. They are the biggest hate group of all. But they're supposed to love you. They don't. Thank you.